Simpson. And Japan have gone absent without leave. This is Whitmore. Hall and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggae Boyz who take the lead.
Ball chat.
Greetings, football lovers. Welcome to BCN Sports watch along of CONCACAF U-20 Championship Group C action. Big game. My name is Benton and Junior. Junior Wagwan family. Are you still ready up for the Reggae Boyz?
I'm ready up. Boy, I'm so happy that we draw the game Wednesday because we would have been having such a different discussion right now.
Yep. Winner takes the group. Canada just need a point to take the group, right? Based on goal difference. Reggae Boyz need a victory to take the group. Of course, remind listeners of the lay of the land. The top two teams in each group will advance to the quarterfinal, plus the two best third place teams. The three groups. Junior Reggae Boyz already booked their place in the quarterfinal.
No. Well,
really? Reggae Boyz sitting on 4 points. Honduras is playing Panama in the last game. Reggae Boyz defeated Honduras on match day 1.
Yeah.
So the most Honduras can end up with is 4 points.
Yes.
And the first tiebreaker is goal difference.
Right. So if Jamaica lose, a Honduras win, and win big, then Jamaica will be vying for one of the best third place teams. So it's still not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed.
Check the first.
So let's not get carried away.
Let's check the first tiebreaker then. Make sure we have a first tiebreaker if you can.
We ain't got no tiebreaker.
Weird. So, Rudolph, let's get to the starting 11. Jesse Marsh is coaching Canada's U-20 team.
He is?
He's listed here as the head coach.
Okay.
All right. Starting with the Canadian starting 11. Abraham in goal. In the backyard, Vogel, Chukwuwu, Samson and Bruno in the back four. Lima, Mackenzie, Sedin, and Fortier in the midfield. Ayanaro and Bibishov in the leads the line, rounds out the starting 11 for this Canadian team. And surely, Jesse Marsh is not the coach of this team. Junior, talk to me about this Canadian starting 11.
They're big. One thing we're going to see when we watch them is that physically, they are physically daunting. Not the quickest, not the most skilled, but they're also fit. And that's one of the things that scare me about this game is their size and their level of fitness. The number 8, what name?
Number 8 missed. Okay, number 8 is not starting. I don't see him in the starting 11.
Which is weird, but okay. But Canada showed up against Panama in the first game and butter bruised them, right? And then the second game against Honduras was a draw. So this group, to me, it feels so. It feels like the teams lack identity. Cause I don't know which team is real. I don't know if Canada. I don't know if the Canada from the game 1 is the real Canada, or is Panama would never showed up the first game, and Panama from the first half against Jamaica is the real Panama. Is the Jamaica that would say that fight back against Honduras, and I'll forget about the Honduras game, that fight back against Panama, the second half Jamaica. Is that the real Jamaica? Which Honduras is the real Honduras? And there's a lot of questions around this team. But for me, when I look at Canada, I see physical strength and fitness, and that's one thing that stands out for that team.
And the reason why Jesse Marsh decided to take on the U20 team for Canada is that he wants to be more hands-on. He wants to help to navigate the crucial youth tournaments to help them evaluate talent for the national team. So Jesse Marsh, I say, yo, you know what? I want to be involved. I want to be more hands-on. And so he's leading this team at this tournament. So
I love that. I love that for them. I love that for them,
He's-
and I wish Jamaica would do the same.
yeah. All right, let's head over to Rudolph Austin's very feisty, resilient U20 team, and resilient because of last-ditch goals. Starting 11 junior, he has, of course, Grant in goal, Headley, and goal scorer and the winner, Mr. Jacqueline Brown. Campbell Dennis gets a start. Bent is in the left side. Jump also in the starting role, along with your favorite player, Mr. Howell. Young, Lyle, and Jabari, Bell, and Nolan rounds out the starting 11 for the Reggae Boyz. Your thoughts?
The team, the rhetoric that we kind of, as BCN Sports, have pushed about this team is that there's a lot of individual talent, but not a lot of togetherness. And when I go back and listen to the show and editing some of the shows and getting the shots and things, I realize that we kind of trek towards that, and that's one characteristic about this team. There is a bunch of individuals going in the same direction when it's needed the most. And I think that's one of the characteristics of the team. One thing though about this Jamaica team that I say we can find some joy against Canada is with speed. Especially with Lyle. Lyle and Jump on the wings, but I'm definitely looking to Lyle to take advantage of his speed. The issue I have is Howell and Young and Bell. Because Bell is really playing as a midfielder, or in the quote-unquote 10 position, but he's a part of a midfield tree. I don't think Jamaica playing 4-4-2. Bell, Howell, Young, and Bell. We just need to find some synergy amongst them in the middle of the field, and we'll be okay.
Game is on Fox Sports and on VIX here in the US. If you're in Jamaica, what, Disney Prime, Disney Plus? You have to look that one up.
Yeah.
Big up BM. So Reggae Boyz cannot sleepwalk in this football game. They have to, and they haven't sleepwalk in any games. I mean, they fought at the end. So ultimately, big up BM. BM says, guess who's on the sideline? Jesse Marsh. BM says what Jesse Marsh wants to do is to beat the USA in the final to satisfy his ego. He's salty because he didn't get the dream as in the USA job. I think he's the right fit for Canada's football team. I mean, now of course he has to kind of take up another step. He's feisty. He's very physical. Very sort of demanding, sort of coach in your face, sort of emotions. But that alone now go win football games against real good teams. You have to get a little bit more tactical,
Yeah. Both you have kickoff too.
Well, Junior, I am still not at kickoff, so I am about to have kickoff in. I'm still not at kickoff yet. Game is in Puebla. I guess you already kick off.
Yeah, let me know when you get to 20 seconds.
All right. Still the game is on VIX if you're in the States, and if you're in Jamaica, Disney Plus. One Soccer in Canada. And Canada in all white. Reggae Boyz in yellow, gold, and black. Canada almost on the right side. So again, down that left side.
Let me know you get to 20.
Yeah, man. I'm at 15, 16, 17, 18, 20.
All right.
All right. So into the. Well, no. Here is number 17 for Canada. That's Bruno. They are quite big, these Canadian players.
Yes, I'll tell you, physically, them huge. Is a very big and fit team compared to Jamaica. And that's something that we spoke about the last game as well. We'll talk about the fitness and the lack of what seems to be a poor fitness level for Jamaica. And you know something I think about too? When Nolan was wearing the number 10, I remember during the qualifications, the qualifiers, the round of games before this championship. Remember Nolan was wearing the number 10, right?
Yeah.
Look at Nolan's picture then. And
Wait,
look at Nolan.
I was 7. How well was August in the 10?
No, Nolan wore 10 for Jamaica at one point.
And at this championship?
Not the championship, before the games
in that previous round. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And look at Nolan picture then and look at Nolan now.
Okay. Canada allowing the Reggae Boyz possession. Reggae Boyz playing around with Brown.
Pick up Theodore. Theodore asking where to watch it. If you're in the United States, you can watch it at FS2. Can also watch that VIX. If you're in
shot,
good joy, youth.
Yep, save by goalkeeper Abraham. Reggae Boyz here with us. Shot on target. Sorry, Junior. Go ahead. Sorry.
And that was Bell.
Sorry, Junior. You were saying you were giving Theodore where he can watch the game.
Yeah. So if you're in the Caribbean, you can watch it on Disney Prime or Disney. Well, the Disney Caribbean, Disney Plus Caribbean.
I'm pulling it up right now. Yo, people, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. CONCACAF U-20 Championship Group C, top of the table game between the Reggae Boyz and, what call them, the Maple Leafs. That's what I'm calling them. Canada versus Jamaica.
The Ice Boys.
The Ice Boys. Here is a free kick here to the Reggae Boyz as Canada was on the attack. All right.
You see how lethargic.
Good shot. Seeing the effort from Bell outside the 18-yard. Good shot, youth. So, U.S. audience, Fubo Prime Video, Sling, and that's all on the Fox Sports 2. So, if you have those respective service providers, you can get the game on Fox 2 on those respective channels. You can get it on VIX. There is also a Fox one which is doing a 3-day trial period. If you're in Jamaica, Disney Plus Premium Caribbean. If you're in Canada, One Soccer. Caribbean, anywhere in the Caribbean and Central America, Disney Plus Premium, and everywhere else in the world, CONCACAF YouTube channel. All right, corner kick coming up for Canada. Mackenzie standing over it. Grant organizing his defense. Mackenzie sends it in. Not a good corner, cleared out by the Reggae Boyz. Another corner again. Ball is off jump.
He's asking for a foul. He said it was being pushed.
Yeah. Yep, jump was asking for a foul. Corner kick coming up again for Canada. Jesse Marsh, the men's senior team coaches, leading this U20 team for Canada. Ball into the box at the back post to Bebeshov. And Bebeshov can't get it on target. Here's a turn from Ayanara. Shot blocked by the Reggae Boyz. Now Fortier sends it wide. Chico trying to get around a Jamaican player, and it's out of the Reggae Boy and out for a corner kick. Canada starting pretty strongly here, and Lima was pushing a lot of children of immigrants here, Junior, with these names in this Canadian starting 11.
That's the thing with this sport.
Yeah. Corner kick coming up from Canada from the left side now, facing the goal. Nolan and Sampson there. Ref is giving Nolan a bit of instruction, telling Nolan to be careful of his overcrowding. Mackenzie's about to take the corner kick. Again, this is U20. Mackenzie's look like a big man. Corner kick in, cleared out by the Reggae Boyz. Cleared up by Brown there. Ball is back to Mackenzie. Mackenzie with a step over, trying to send it inside. And it's overhit, and it's out for a goal kick. Keys to the game, family.
Jamaica need to find synergy and not do it in spurts. While Canada need to make the game one of those rough and tumble physical games. As we see so far, that's their style of play. Jamaica can take advantage of their speed and their athletic ability, but they need consistency.
Allowed to jump. Ball was off. I think it was
the ball. You see the ball skipping on the surface.
Yeah.
They get some uneven bounces somewhere.
Yeah. So
At some places.
ball is back to Canada. Here's Lima looking for Mackenzie in midfield. Found Mackenzie. Mackenzie now outside the Reggae Boyz 18-yard box. Bruno shows, provide a bit of support. Bruno cuts inside. Ben trying to get a pressure on him. Here's Bebekesh trying to turn, but Headley having a bit of difficulty clearing his line. Finally, the Reggae Boyz get it away. Chest down by Nolan. Now here is Howell. Brings the boys away. Push Nolan into space. Nolan down the left side. Is going at Chukui. Nolan into the box. Bad bounce there. That uneven bounce that Junior spoke of. Ball is back with the Reggae Boyz. And a shot from Young. And it's out for a goal kick.
Well, good passage of play there by Jamaica, getting the ball in transition quick, and Nolan using his strength and speed. Something that he does have. He does have a rare combination of strength and speed for his age and for his level.
Very good chest down at the play. I mean, the Reggae Boyz turned defense quickly into attack on that one. I mean, Canada was deep inside the Reggae Boyz half, and, I think it was Headley who cleared it, and Nolan quickly knocked it down to Lyle or Howell, and then Howell played him back on the outside of the left. So very quick thinking there by young Nolan, chesting the ball down to Howell, and then moving off and receiving it back. So free kick coming up to Canada inside the Reggae Boyz half. Now Howell looks a little bit more active here, Junior.
The first 10 minutes of the game, sir.
I mean, this is very good activity we're seeing from young Howell.
It's the first 10 minutes of the game, sir.
And the referee is telling grown man looking Chukwu. What's going on there with Chukwu, Junior? Has to go off for a reason. Free kick coming up to Canada. Lima and Mackenzie standing over it. Oh, there's something going on with his gear. Here is Mackenzie. Sends the ball inside the box. Overhit over everyone and out for a goal kick. Okay, we're seeing the replay there. Reggae. No handball there, as VAR may had a look for a potential handball on the Reggae Boyz, but ball was in the chest Here is Bent. Turns it inside to drop in deep between the defenders.
And Canada setting up a wall of 5 players right in front of the Jamaican back line that is playing. Look at how all 4 of those players. Look at that. Canada have 6 players in that shot a while ago. Everybody on the left side.
Yeah, here is Lyle with it. Cuts inside.
There's so much space for Jamaica to run in.
Lyle
it's not
turns
funny.
it over and he's fouled, and a free kick is coming up to the Reggae Boyz. And no, Chuku is back on the field.
I don't think Jesse March want to look at the midfield again.
Canada
all 4 players coming over.
Loose ball there from jump. Ball turned wide to Ayanaro. Ayanaro with it. Now pushes down the left side. Canada trying to hold on to position. Now out wide. Again, sit in. And the Reggae Boyz with a very good defensive play. Last touch off Canada. And it's out for a throw to Jamaica. 4 points. Both teams on 4 points headed into match day 3 of the group stage. Here is throwing. Reggae Boyz turns the ball back over. Number 18 there. I think it was that man. Number 19. Ayanero. Almost in, Junior. Ball out of Reggae Boy and out for a throw to Canada.
Yep.
Vogel seemed to be breathing a bit hard. Yeah, the money have beard to box cut mustache. How the box cover going? Look on this number 15. Ball into the box. Cleared out by the Reggae Boyz. Lyle.
Control the ball.
Reggae Boyz trying to knock the ball around, and now we have another stoppage in play. It's pretty stop-start. Free kick coming up to the Reggae Boyz. Disjointed so far.
And that's what I said that Canada would want. Canada wants this. They want to keep the ball in front of them. They want to slow play down, and they want to catch Jamaica napping in concentration. Look at the field again, and hopefully the shot get it. Look how many players running. All right, so Canada is pressing. When we get an open shot, an open view, hopefully we get to see it.
Yeah, but it's pretty dry. Here's Grant outside his 18-yard box. Reggae Boyz goalkeeper Grant. He receives it from Brown. He's pointing wide to the players. Now he's telling Brown to come a little bit closer. He gives it to Brown. Brown gets it. Brown pulls it back, sends it back to Grant, still outside his 18-yard box, pointing to the defenders to go wide, or telling them to push up. Grant seems to be quite comfortable on the ball here. Grant, no, long ball over. Looking for the run of Lyle.
But
Canada comes away with it. Lyle.
So after all that, they try to find the shortest player on the field.
But I think the attack is going through Lyle, though.
Yeah, but that he's not winning. Even though he get back possession, you're not expecting him to win a year ball.
Long ball like English Premier League. Ball trying to get Nolan in. Cleared out by Abraham. Headley recovers the loose ball. Sorry, Junior.
No, you're good. All right, so look at that shot now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 players. Everybody is all 6 of them is crossed the halfway mark after if it split the field. Ball.
Very good touch there from the Young Reggae Boy. Center player down the right side, and very good defending there from Lima to shield the ball out. But drop in there, I think it was Campbell Dennis who flicks that one off. Or Campbell Dennis was on the receiving end of that flick, and he couldn't get it in. Goal kick coming up to Canada, to the Reggae Boyz, to Canada.
That is what I want to say. I want to see more switching of the play, moving the ball quickly, because they can be had. There's acres of space behind our on the opposite wing when Canada is out of possession.
Yep.
Acres of space.
Now we have Abraham, Canadian goalkeeper, walking outside his box. Ball sent long. Looking for Lima on the left side. And Dennis with a heavy touch. The ball is out for a throw to Canada. Junior, BM is asking Canada, Canada doesn't have any. Does Canada have any good youth coaches? I think. I
Why?
mean,
Because, but I wonder why the under 20 coach. I would more question why the under 20 coach cannot be the head coach.
here is. We'll get back to that one. Lima inside the box, looking to get in. Cut out by the Reggae Boyz, and it's played out, and it's for a throw. Maybe Jesse March is trying to instill his philosophy from the U-20 on, Junior.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
so I think we best believe Canada is married to Jesse Marsh. You know, because he's having significant influence over their program.
Or they believe in Jesse March.
Yeah. Pausing players. Grant is getting his shoelace tied there by Young. Now we have Headley getting ready to restart play. Finds Young. I think Young has been pretty good in this tournament. Now his ball is with Grant. Grant steps outside of 18. Stops. Canada doesn't want to get the ball passed behind them, so they're standing off. Now they apply a bit of pressure. Reggae Boy playing, looking for the run of Lyle. Lyle cannot make it stick. Canada sends it long, and it's all the way back to Grant.
It start hurt my eyes now.
It's a bit of a cagey affair. Here's Grant again. Because Canada is saying that we're not trying to allow any. You mentioned the speed at the top of the pregame, right? Canada is saying that we are not allowing you those space behind. So we will give you the ball in front of us. And we're going to be very selective with the press. So the Reggae Boyz is trying to squeeze up. So now this is where if the Reggae Boyz is trying to do that. We saw earlier on, was it Young who tried to flick the ball, or whosoever tried to flick the ball to Dennis to try to get Canada off balance. But, it didn't work because Lima trapped back.
Yeah. But I think it worked in that you see an avenue that you can attack.
Yeah.
And I also think some red flags went up for Canada.
Yeah. Here's Mackenzie with it, 2 Reggae Boyz on him, and Mackenzie was able to play it off jump, and it's out for a throw to Canada, who quickly trying to get play restarted. Here is Ayanera, and the referee has called a foul for a shirt tug. He's called it on Canada. I'm surprised a foul is called there, period, point blank.
Yeah, if anything, I thought the foul was going to go the other way, but the ref did see the shirt pull. So to be fair,
Junior,
the man can't control the ball, man.
That is not even a shirt pull. Here is the Reggae Boyz playing with it. Brown back to Grant inside their own half. Grant sends it long. Headed out by Canada. Good Bell. So is Bell playing on the right? Is Bell playing the right wing?
No, the Bell just a float.
So who is playing right wing? You know what? All right, so all right, here is Canada. Ball into the box, cleared out by the Reggae Boyz. Shot, ball played back in, and it's easily ushered out by the Reggae Boyz, out for a goal kick. 20 minutes into the football game, still no sort of chance, no chance. We had a good shot from Bell earlier on. Your thoughts on the first 20 minutes, family?
I think both teams they're playing to their strategy instead of playing what is in front of them. Jamaica is insisting on sending the ball down the flanks. Short passes here. While Canada is setting up to play against that. So all Jamaica doing now, short pass, long.
Yeah, side
Right?
to side and then long.
And then long.
Yeah.
And then Jamaica is winning all of the second balls.
Here is ball outside. Reggae Boyz inside. Reggae Boyz bent, cuts it inside. Goal! There you go, Junior. It did work. That man again. Nolan. That side to side passing, then over the top.
No, but the thing, all right. So yes, but just criticize it, right?
Well, you pointed out what they're doing.
Right. But then the thing that annoys me about the game so far is Canada, when Jamaica send the ball to the right, and look at the replay. Look at the back four. Look how close they got to each other. So it's
the
easy
Canadian
to
back four. I think
Sidin.
the Canadian back four, is it the right back went.
Yeah, the right back. For some reason, them get so narrow.
Yeah.
And I said it about 3 minutes or 4 minutes. I want to see Jamaica move the ball, moving it quickly across to the next flank because there's acres of space there. You saw it. It is why Jesse watch an idiot.
Nah, that's that man Bruno, not Sidin. My bad. Sidin, not you, Bruno. But the goal scorer for the Reggae Boyz, that man again, Nolan Jr. I think this is third goal of the tournament.
Yep.
For this young player again, doing the deed for this team.
Yep. And Wednesday I questioned whether he was a striker or not. One thing you can't take away from him is he's putting over the chances when him get them.
Jamari Nolan, and that goal, he crashed towards the goal line, right? He didn't just sat at the penalty spot. He ran towards the goal line, and because some strikers would have waited for a pullback, he went towards the goal line hoping for a cross. And I mean, he's a tap in, but as a striker, once in as Canada trying to get a crossing headed up by Headley. Here is Canada again with a shot, and it's in the stands. Still 1-0 the Reggae Boyz. Junior, as a former striker yourself, one of the things that you've highlighted is movement. The ability to move around and anticipate, and young Jamari Nolan is doing that.
Yeah. And it's definitely, as we hit the cooling break. Kedian asking who scored. Jamari Nolan scored Kedian. And BM say, we called it. Jamaica exploited the space on the left flank behind the back line. Yeah, it's there. It's there. And that first pass that we saw with the player going down the right flank, it's almost like a telegraph the chance Jamaica is going to get. There is no difference in that play versus the one that created the goal, other than the player that got the ball on the flank crossed the ball early. The youth, Campbell Dennis on the right, but when he got the ball on the right, on the right side, he should have crossed it one time. There was no need for extra touch, right? And that's what we saw for the left flank.
The flip from the previous,
the previous one, right?
Previous one,
which is a carbon copy,
yeah,
of the goal. It's the same thing. So, as with Jesse March talking to his troops, that is there for Jamaica all game. So I should be technical advisor to JFF. Why them not kill me?
I mean, maybe you should be technical advisor to Mr. Marsh.
Well,
Jesse Marsh, the big coach from this men's senior team, is doing this because he wants to be more hands-on with the Canadian team. He's not.
Better than BM. Just imagine. Look at the replay. You saw 4 Canadian defenders marking Nolan. 4 defenders ran with him. It's crazy. It is just well, you know what? I'm talking like I'm not happy that Jamaica scored. But glad Jamaica scored. But glad them fool.
Okay. Big up to all the Canadians on the live. Big up, smash the like button, family. Nolan with a goal in what, the 20th minute there, boys? Is that was that when the goal, or 22nd minute?
Yeah, 22nd minute.
That is third goal of this tournament, of the tournament so far. So young Jamar Nolan is having a good tournament. Big up yourself, youth.
Oh,
Keep doing it. And for KD in Chambers, we go ahead and just put the goal scorer to the left of each team. Jamaica's goal scorer, Mr. Nolan, he's added to that.
they don't look it long again.
But because it's there. So this is why Abraham, the goalkeeper for Canada, he's coming out because he has to be very much aware of these things. I mean, Canada is very much afraid of the speed. Here is Jamar Bell with a shot blocked off by Canada. Canada definitely concerned about the speed, especially in the wide area.
So you know, I think the Honduras game scared them.
Here
I
is.
think.
Oh my!
What's up,
goodness.
boy?
Oh boy!
I hear the quick. Watch out, man! I walk to that one.
Reggae Boyz looking good. Probably shouldn't have taken the shot there from Young, but young player Lyle. But it is what it is. Yeah, if you don't shoot, you don't score.
Yeah. Big up Chadwick. Chadwick says future goal scorer. Talking about Jabbar Nolan. I wouldn't say future goal scorer. I should say he should be our current goal scorer.
All right, let's not put too much responsibilities on the youth.
It's not responsibility. You give him opportunity.
Yeah, let's mold him and give him chance to develop, because he will learn. Jump with a strong tackle there in midfield. Canada plays on. Bebeshkov with it. Now sends it left side to Mackenzie. Mackenzie now over on the left. Lima trying to cut inside. Dennis got beaten there. Lima sends it across. Cleared out by Bent in the right place at the right time, as Ayanero was there waiting for it. Young Bell looking very good in that midfield.
Don't tell her it's a Bella my ball. Wow.
Ball out wide from Lyle back to Bell. Bell now. Okay, Bell. Okay.
I mean, fat dangles.
A few step overs there.
BM says, I'm surprised Seymour Reed isn't on the team. Chadwick says, national team call up. Yep. And you know what, too? Jamaica been crying for a midfielder, right? We've been crying for somebody to sit down in the midfield. Here's Bell. Nurture him. Granted, him have to get a little bit stronger, but nurture Bell. Bell is definitely a talent.
So there is Howell also there, Junior.
No, Bell what I talk about right now. Let's give Howell a chance to force me to call his name.
He's definitely working. This is the most I've seen him working. Good play.
Yeah, good ball.
Yeah, good ball there down the left side. And again, Reggae Boyz defenders are very good.
Wow, the cup. How on the backside?
No. The ball almost outside. It's outside.
Yo, the keeper, yeah.
No, Grant.
Good,
Yeah,
but
I mean, he didn't do it because he knew the ball was out.
Benton, the whole ball have to cross the line. He is very lucky.
But he saw the whole ball cross the line, Junior.
You can say that if you want. Idiot keeper, take up the. Sorry, I shouldn't say idiot keeper. Goalkeeper, take up the ball with your hand. Take up the ball with your hand. Let that be a warning. As Canada now changing their press, They're now pressing with a front three. They're doing a straight man-to-man press.
And
I am curious to know what the entire field look like now. Because it look like they have changed their strategy. So Jamaica now adds a second midfielder in the middle of that three. So this is, I know what, credit Rudolph Austin. I'm crediting, or whoever recognized that little tactical quirk and make that change. I'm crediting them right there because that is quick thinking.
So what we have seen Young do it in other games. When teams start to put more pressure, he stepped into that pocket of space between the strikers and between the opposing strikers and show for the ball.
Right.
And in that game against, I think it was Honduras, his calm and present, he slowed the game down. I mean, he was like, all right, just calm down, you know?
Yep.
I really like his calm and presence in that team. I mean,
Another player to nurture.
another player, definitely.
Because as a ball into the box, keep it up in your line too. I'm not trust the keeper in a bit.
You've been saying it since the
I
tournament.
don't trust.
He's very experienced.
But look at that cross a while ago. Look how long the ball is in the air.
He is very
That ball
experienced,
should have never
Junior.
bounced.
Trust the
The ball
process.
should have never bounced. See, ease the ball into space again. Easy. Ball.
Here is Reggae Boyz will
You say it, Benton. Me never say it. You say it.
I won't say it. I'm not gonna say it.
No, you say it. I won't say it. You say it.
No, I won't say it. I will leave it. I will leave it because I don't want to salt up the side. I do not want to salt up the team.
No, let me give you a hint. Talk about Howell's play a while ago, please.
I'm gonna leave Howell alone.
Jamaica up 1-0, goal by Jamari Nolan. Jamaica is definitely the better team as Jesse March get a yellow card. What's it on?
Jesse, come on. This is youth football, Jesse. Don't bring your complaining to this thing, Jesse. Don't come on here so with this. A man who don't like lose, not take losing. Well,
The rotted cup. Ref. Card him.
well,
Oh, look here, number 18.
I think Jesse Marsh said something a while ago.
Look at this play. Look at this.
It's a yellow
Look at this.
card. I mean, you're supposed to get a yellow
Look at this.
card. Here's
As
the ball.
Canada now employing the full field press again.
Ball all the way back to Joshua Grant in goal.
And
There
then
beside him is Jacqueline Brown, the goal scorer from the game against Panama. Late goal scorer. Now ball is back with Joshua Grant. And Jermaine Young stepping inside there. Showing option. Canada now applying a full press. Ball back to Grant. There is Young shows Grant told him to go long. Yeah, my youth, pass the ball to the ball and the bridging. I'm telling you, man.
He doesn't need to pass the ball to the ball. Hold the ball for the next 10 minutes.
Pass the ball to the ball and long ball over. Here's the Reggae Boyz.
Easy ball into space again.
Come on! Oh, he missed it.
What?
It should have been 2. Oh, come on! Jamon Lyle cuts inside on his right foot and hooked his shot too far to the left. Yo.
What you get?
And a shot from the Reggae Boyz saved by Abrahams. In goal. Throw coming Canada. All at sea in the back. Jorel says who Haiti plays in the next. It will be determined
I'll
after
tell you in a second.
the group stage. Haiti is looking.
Haiti defeated El Salvador yesterday.
Yes, so Haiti. Still, good comeback by Haiti though. Very good comeback in that group after a poor start to the tournament. They will finish second in their group. So, the way it's set up is that the first three group winners will be ranked 1, 2, 3, and then the number 2 second place teams will be ranked 4 through 6, and then third place will be 7 through 8. So we're not sure who Haiti will play yet, family.
I think Haiti, if the scores would stay the same for this Jamaica game, Haiti will play Canada.
I have here,
Haiti will play Canada. Costa Rica will finish as the best second place team.
Well, headed in the box. Okay.
If things were to stay as stand right now.
Okay, because Haiti will move. Okay.
So Costa Rica would be the best second. No, actually, Haiti would play Costa Rica.
We have Haiti playing Costa Rica on August 4th.
Yeah. That's how it would be. Haiti would play Costa Rica. Yes.
United States will play the second and third place group. Mexico will. So group, yeah. We have a lot to figure out. Here is Reggae Boyz looking to. So Reggae Boyz will probably be the third group winner here. So if this holds,
yeah.
So they'll be number 3 ranked group winner. So the number 1 group winner will play 8th seed. Number 2 ranked group winner will play the 7th seed, and so the Reggae Boyz will be looking at the 6th seed.
And I want to say big up to Villa Sports TV. Villa Sport TV said, "Saludos desde Colombia," which translates to greetings from Colombia. Big up to all our Colombians out there. Big up Villa Sport TV.
Here is Canada. My youth, I try salad the man. How the box cover go? Watch out. Ref. Oh, Mr. Brown comes away with it. Oh, hold on. So who I get the card right there, so?
Must be Brown.
So Rudolph Austin a while up Brown while he's on the ground. Rudolph Austin. Look at Rudolph Austin. Austin.
Come on, man, you done too much.
Rudolph Austin say, "Yo, bro, what to you?" While the play, I don't think Rudolph, you can check on the player, see if he's okay first before you wild him
which
up.
Player? Nah, you see, that's why we should have a Jamaican coaching the Jamaican team.
Rudolph Speed is a Jamaican coach. Rudolph Austin is a Jamaican coach.
But let's not because
ball into the box of Canada. Cleared out by the Reggae Boyz. 39 minutes into the game. Yeah, sorry, Junior.
I said let's not make a speedy decision.
You're definitely not making a speedy one. Here's your assessment of Canada. Again, Jesse March is coaching this U-20 team. I mean, are you seeing real differences here from the Jesse Marsh years of experience of coaching?
Yeah, because the talent requirement for Jesse March system is different.
And a shot there, and it's off the crossbar. Number 14, Fortier with a shot from outside the 18-yard box.
Good save, keeper. Good save.
Grant. I
Good
think
save.
he got something on it. Yep. Corner kick coming up to Canada. Yeah, you were saying, family.
Yeah, I think just in March, his system. We say it after the corner. 'Cause Canada might score on this corner.
Corner kick coming up to Canada. Mackenzie sends it in. Looking for Fortier. Fortier can't get on the end of it. Cleared up by Lyle.
What a keeper!
Headed
What a
back
where's the
in.
keeper?
Lima. And Lima in a clash here with goalkeeper Grant. And it's
Again,
off.
look how late he is coming off his line.
It's
I keep telling you, I don't trust this keeper.
And he's down. Seems to may have injured his shoulder. Young Joshua Grant there. Now he's down injured, family, as the Jamaica's coaching staff was about to get on the field before being told. Seems like Joshua Grant is okay.
He's so late coming off his line.
Yep, he's okay. The coaching staff returns, physio returns to its bench, to their bench, to the bench. Ball into the box now from the corner kick, cleared up by the Reggae Boyz. Howell putting a bit of pressure on the ball back in from Canada over everyone, and it's out for a goal kick. Jorel says thanks. Haiti plays Costa Rica. Yep,
Costa Rica,
Costa Rica on August 4th. And Jorel, if you need us to do a watch along, if it's at a decent time, we might just do a watch along, Junior.
Yeah, one.
If it's in the evening, after hours. I went to August 4th. That's Wednesday.
3 days from now. So I think Tuesday.
Oh, that game is at 16:30, so that's 4:30 p.m. Let's go. No.
BM said Jamaica might play Canada in the quarterfinals. No. Well, yeah, might. Yeah, you're right. Might. Depending on the Honduras game. You're right.
All about the seedings.
Yeah.
No wonder Jesse March is up, being a bit antsy.
I would hate that. I would hate Jamaica play Canada the next game.
Why?
I don't. We'll see, but let me not doubt them.
Junior, have these boys showed you enough resilience for you to have some confidence in them? Here's Mackenzie playing the ball deep inside. Reggae Boyz. Dennis coming across to cut it out. Here is Fortier back to Mackenzie. Mackenzie going at Brown. Mackenzie now chips it up, looking for someone at the back post. There's no one is there. Bell is there, almost grabbing onto that player there. And look how small Bell is versus the little brother.
Yeah, that's the and also look how easy the little brother just take him off the ball. That's the fitness thing again.
I think that was Vogel. Yo, smash the like button, people. Subscribe to the channel, BCN Sports. Watch along of CONCACAF U-20 Championship. We'll run through the other groups at halftime. Big up to those.
That is why I want to see Howell take more charge of the game, which he is not.
I know Coach Rudolph Austin is not going to be too happy with Jaquin Brown there, Mr. Brown. A bit delaying getting the ball up the field, Junior. And Rudolph Austin is a bit quite energized in the touchline. Here is Ainera, Vogel and Bell going at it. Referee says play on. Lima out wide, going at Dennis, and the ball is off. Yeah, you see, I know what's going on with Canada. brother, and stop all the tricks and step over. Just pass the ball. Not because you name Lima or you name Chuku or whatever. Pass the ball.
Yeah.
And this youth now number 10 for Canada, Mackenzie, they're always looking for him. And so here is Mackenzie. But he doesn't look like, I don't know, ball over the top. Cleared out by Young Reggae Boyz, not cleared properly.
So that's an offside.
A narrow shot and a good save by goalkeeper Joshua Grant.
Good save what?
Corner kick coming up to Canada. Good turn by Young Anero. Good save by young Joshua Grant Jr. Mackenzie getting ready to swing another corner kick in. Lima next to Grant. Corner kick comes in and we have a foul there call against the Canadians. Free kick coming up to the Reggae Boyz.
Big up Popstar. Popstar said, where are they watching the match? We are watching the match. If you're in the United States, you can watch it on Fox Sports or on VIX. So it's on FS2 Live, or VIX is also showing it. So any streaming service they have that have VIX or FS2, or you can watch it. If you're in the Caribbean, you can watch it on Disney Prime. And also, if you're outside of the Caribbean, outside the US, I think you're watching the CONCACAF YouTube channel. And if you and somebody might say, well, how would they know you're outside of Canada or outside of the US? It's called a VPN. Pop to say he's in Jamaica. So in Jamaica, you have watch on Disney. But again, if you have a VPN, you can make yourself not be in Jamaica, and I think you can watch it on the CONCACAF YouTube channel.
Yeah, try the CONCACAF YouTube channel.
As Jesse March shows his control there.
Throw-in coming up to Canada. Bruno sends it long. Picks up by the Reggae Boyz. Lyle.
No, but Nolan slow to the ball again. Blow it off, ref. Man, them tired.
Nolan can't keep it under control. Here is Canada, comes away with it, looking for...
Wait, so how him so far back?
And Lima picks up the loose ball into the box. Dennis quickly over to him. Lima turns again. Reggae Boyz quickly there to apply a bit of pressure. Jermaine Young with an interception, and it's cleared out by the Reggae Boyz. And we're at the halftime. The Reggae Boyz won. The Maple Leafs of Canada nil. Junior halftime goal scored in the 22nd minute by young Nolan. Junior, your thoughts on the first half, family?
We're 45 minutes there. And we're halfway there. I would love for us to finish this right now. So Jamaica doing well. Let me confirm for Popstar. Popstar asked if it was Disney again.
Disney Plus Premium.
Yeah.
Disney Plus Premium Caribbean is the
It's also on Fubo TV. And Fubo TV is the streaming service. But the actual channels is Fox Sports 2, Fox 1, and VIX. And I Bentano said Disney, yeah. But yeah, Benta, so we're halfway there. Question. Is this the best game Jamaica has played out the three so far? I think that's a needed question now. And I think I'm going to answer my own question and say yes. This game so far is a culmination of the first two games. Jamaica played in spurts in the first two games. In the first game, Jamaica played well at the start and well at the end. The middle was atrocious, especially when Honduras number 10 Balbas came on. In the Panama game, Jamaica was sleepwalking the first half. The second half was much better. This game kind of feel like a very good first half from Jamaica perspective. I am now hoping that they can carry it over into the second half. Don't watch a scoreboard. Just take care of business.
You know what? So yeah, I think this is the best game. For them. So if we look back at the three games if I look at the three games in totality, the game against Honduras, Honduras balled the team. Well, game one,
Yeah,
but they found a way to win. Honduras was the better playing team, but just couldn't score. Was
right.
not very clinical. But the Reggae Boys found a way to win. Going to the game against Canada, I thought, I've watched Panama. Going to the game against Panama, I thought they were the better team on paper, based on the results and based on what I saw headed into that game. They started out slow against Panama. They
Well,
were.
just hold on. Don't do the trade at top, but just to make sure it be clear. He said they were the better team. We're talking about Jamaica, right?
Yeah, Jamaica was the
All
better
right, continue.
team against
Yeah,
Panama heading into the game on paper.
right.
And when this, I think they played down to the competition, started a bit slow, but they found a way to get a point. Heading into this game, I expected the Young Reggae Boyz to be, well, to first and foremost being the toughest game because of the opponent, right? It's
Right.
Panama, it's Canada, and then also, you're supposed to be getting better throughout the tournament. So, best first half I've seen from the group. They have a plan and they're sticking to that plan, and the plan is working. Probably should
Yes.
have been up 2-0.
Yeah. Sure. Well, Jamaica definitely had two good chances that they could have scored. Are there any concerns though for you other than complacency? Do you see anything technically, or anything tactically or X's or O's from the first half that gives you area for concern for Jamaica going into the second half, coming from a Jamaican perspective?
Um, I always bear in mind that this is youth football, and this is part of growth and development. 20 years old or under 20, it's how they follow the instructions and execute the plan. I think the coach has a plan that is working and is effective against the team. Now, what I was impressed with is young Howell. He's been the most active I've seen him play for Jamaica in any of these games. So it's the most active I've seen him play for Jamaica, as in getting on the ball in terms of tackling, running back, working. He's not fast, he's not active, but it's relative to his performances in the other games. This is the most active I've seen him tackling back for the ball. And that to me, because I think he's vulnerable in that space. I think that's a vulnerability. They seem to have pushed him up and given him a bit of protection with jump behind him, and also have Jermaine Young stepping inside. So there's a lot of coverage here. So from a Jamaican perspective, I think that's where vulnerability happens in that midfield if Howell is left exposed. And I think the coach provided Jump, who seems to be kind of a disruptor sort of player. May not be the most, liked assessment, but that's the way I see it. The only vulnerabilities that I see from the Reggae Boyz is in that middle park era and when Howell comes back.
So that kind of piggyback on the point that I was just thinking about just hearing and hearing what you're saying, talking, because I don't know if, for me, I don't know if what you just said about Howell if that's a compliment or I'm not. I know you mean it as a compliment, but for me, what I am hearing is this is Jamaica's weakness that can be exposed in the second half. Um, because Howell for me has been missing from what I can see. Now, there were moments when the ball got to him, but I don't think he's showing fight. And it's two sides of the same kind. I'm now it's just the way I'm interpreting his play. And it kind of goes for all the Jamaican midfielders. The more that I think about it, is I don't see that player that is commanding the space in the middle. I really don't. I really don't. All I'm seeing, which is working for Jamaica, is short pass, short pass, short pass, side to side to side in the back line. And it seems to me, and I wish I had the all 22 view. And anybody know the coaching team, they call it the all 22, where you see the whole field. It feels to me like they are moving the ball along the back line because Canada is shifting with the ball. And as soon as they are getting some key, there's some key that the players have been trained to cue in on. That once you see a certain space or you get a certain look, you put the ball at a certain spot quickly across the flank. That's what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing the midfield show up. So, but to be honest, though, the Jamaican midfield don't really need to show up in that strategy. Where they are needed is when the second ball happen. So when you make that long pass, if the Canadian defender get to the ball first, you want when he heads the ball down, it's falling right to a Jamaican foot, which 9 times out of 10, that's what happened, right? So the strategy is working. The area for concern for me, though, and this kind of ties into Jesse March and probably, and I'm not trying to say I'm a better coach than Jesse March, but I obviously read the game, or we look at the game differently, obviously, than Jesse March does. Jamaican midfield is crying for two Canadian players to have the ball in the middle, not the ball amongst themselves, and just move right through the heart of the midfield. And it's because of Hoyle's lack of mobility, and the midfield is always open. And there were times when you see Canada have the ball coming up the field, and that's my area of concern going into the second half. Lima get the ball at the left wing and one for the Fandangos. And when you see Lima have the ball, look at the field again, and you always have two Canadians standing right at the top of the 18 with no yellow shirt around them. So that's my area of concern looking at going into the second half.
So unpacking the midfield thing that you just pointed out, and how the Reggae Boyz have been playing in. I agree that that's the cue that you mentioned is when Bruno, the right back for Canada, leans inside to essentially kind of give a little bit of help. I think that's a cue on Nolan.
Yes.
Because Nolan sometimes drop deeper to then chest the ball down. And so Lyle on the left wing is looking to get wide. So when Bruno goes inside, or try to on that goal, Bruno was too far inside. And so he thinks that he could have used his recovery speed to then close on Lyle, and it was for naught. The midfield, though, Canada then I think added another player in the midfield and was starting to play and started to apply a little bit of pressure. Then you pointed out that they said, okay, after the Reggae Boyz scored, they started applying 3-man press. So when Grant had the ball, Grant normally would pass it wide to either Dennis or Brown or Headley. Now Canada say, all right, we're going to give our press. Now Jeremy and Young steps between two of those three players and said, okay, Grant, pass the ball to me. And I think Jeremy and Young just recognizing that little pocket of space, and it's something I saw from him in the game against Honduras when the game was getting a bit very up-tempo and Honduras was gunning at them. And because the Reggae Boyz like to keep the ball in the box, This is something that Rudolph in the back. Rudolph Austin liked them to play from side to side out of the back or whatever. And then Jeremy and Young, that number 8, steps in between and said, when you guys are under pressure, I am here to give you that relief. And I think that is huge because then the speed of Canadian players, they're struggling because this is probably why they started the wheel. So now they're trying to figure out, okay, how do we close down these passes? Because then somebody else have to step up. And Lima is not coming inside. Mackenzie is not keeping up with these players. So, you know what? I don't want Canada to figure it out. Let's keep it the way it is. Win the box cover game. If the result holds, the Reggae Boyz will be ranked number 3. Going into the next round. And again, the quarterfinal round, you win a game in the quarterfinal round, you're in the World Cup. The 4 semi-finalists will advance to the World Cup. So,
you know what?
Marsh, go figure it out. I don't care.
You know what? I'll do you one better. I want Jamaica score one more.
Yeah. And I mean they should have scored one more, but granted you now score every chance.
Actually, no. Yeah.
You
Sorry.
score every chance again. And also I think Jamari Bell coming inside. I think you have to get that player more involved in the game. I mean, he's probably too talented a player to just be out on an island. Or Jamani Bell. Out on an island like that. I mean,
but as Jamaica making 2 changes.
Two changes.
And I'm taking off Nolan.
2 changes. Nolan. Why?
Fitness. I tell you, it's fitness. I tell you, them not fit.
Junior, it's 45 minutes of football. We're talking about fitness.
They're not fit. I'm telling you. And because we side, I side. When I said Nolan reacting to the ball so slowly. And you know what? Big up Rudolph Austin. Big up Rudolph Austin for holding them accountable. I'm going to assume that's what he's doing. And he has a requirement for players playing hard. And if you're not playing hard, next man up.
Yeah.
Big up Rudolph Austin.
Definitely. That kudos to Rudolph for doing that. And I mean and believing in his entire team. Not just a one-man sort of deal.
So but I'm gonna sync up again, because I'm sure you're not a kickoff yet.
No, I'm not a kickoff. Getting ready for kickoff. No.
Lord of mercy.
All right, Junior, can you please hold this Lord of mercy for me?
Let me do it get to 45-10, please.
And Vic's channel slow people. I'm on dial up. Getting ready for kickoff. Canada getting ready to restart. Play kicking from right to left. All white. Reggae Boyz in gold top. Black shorts. Gold socks. And of course that's the Lord of mercy that Junior just talked about. And Junior, I am 45-10. Did you just have a lot of issues with your
I hear to say the kickoff to the corner flag and go put a press. Get possession of the damn ball, man. Sure.
Yo, people, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Reggae Boyz kicking from left to right, up 1-0. Let's run through the subs quickly. Let's go to the subs quickly. Junior, you have the subs. Let's pull them up. Yeah.
Let's hold on.
I'll get
so the substitutions that Jamaica made, they took off Nolan and took off Brown. So you see, if you take off Jacqueline Brown and put on McLean and take off Nolan and put on Taylor.
Okay. He was not happy with something from
Brown.
From Jacqueline Brown.
He was very slow with some of his passes, and he dived into that tackle and took a yellow card. And probably Rudolph Austin would say probably thinking, he's a walking red card waiting to happen. And you don't want your player to be thinking about not playing hard because him don't want a second yellow card.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Rudolph Austin at the wheel, family. All right, second half action. Yo,
As
smash
BM
this.
asking, why is he taking off Nolan? I also saying, hopefully we'll see Che Gardner in the second half. If the scores hold, I don't think we're going to see Che Gardner.
Why not, Junior?
For what?
Why? I mean, it's at U-20 Championship. Why you don't want more goals?
No, the goal is right. If Canada don't score, Jamaica win the group, and there's no other extra amount of goals that will help your stance other than securing the win. So let's not give up a goal.
Let's not take on that England mentality. Let's not develop
that
a
is
goal.
true. That is true. That is true.
Let's go play for score more goals. This is the fundamental. Here's the Reggae Boyz down the left side. My youth, you're faster than that. And that was Mr. Taylor there.
Lyle almost sent out Taylor. A Taylor in there?
I tell you that.
Yeah, Taylor. We're number 9.
Yep.
And again, the Phoenix boy now play. Warm to him.
Well, he's still on the bench. Leighton.
He played the first 2 games.
So he's on the bench. So you can rely on him later on, Junior.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
So Bell's a good player, but is Bell doing a little bit too much here, Junior?
Bell is expressing himself.
That's not the question. Is he doing too much?
No.
He has a pass to the left. Where am I try salad man boat? Look at the ball shirt, youth. Good ball, Bell.
Rotted ball, you know.
I mean, he's definitely Jamani Bell. He's seeing the width. He's seeing the field. He's seeing the entire field.
BM says, I think this game will end in a draw. Yeah, I'm feel I kind of feel that way too.
Watch out, the BB steals a brother do. Good stop, Grant. Is that the sub? McLean? Rudolph Austin, and Rudolph Austin is telling McLean a piece of his mind. As Lima was in, couldn't get it in on goal. He was one-on-one at Grant. Grant quickly out.
Hey, you know, Rudolph Austin remind me of my high school coach. And that actually, Rudolph Austin remind me of a prep school coach, Mr. Atti. Hey, a while ago, even though we made the save and was quick to switch to attack, Rudolph Austin never give a damn about the offensive side of the field.
Yeah, he seems like he was about to charge onto the field after McLean.
Hey, Rudolph Austin cuss off McLean the whole time.
I was like, what? But all right, to be fair to young McLean, he just got into the game. And now he kicks the ball out. He's nervous. Coach, please.
It's Rudolph. Rudolph, look back on the bench. Watch out, look on the bench.
Come on, Rudolph.
Hey, we're back in somebody.
Come on. And for those of you now watching the game, young McLean made another error, gave the ball away, and Rudolph Austin turned, looking like he's walking back to the bench to evaluate his options. But you gotta encourage the player, Junior and Rudolph Austin.
You know what? That right there show me why Rudolph Austin can't be a national team coach right now.
What do you mean?
I don't think him. It is one thing to expect a certain player from your under 20 play. They're still kids, so they are trying to impress you. And as a coach, you're trying to work that out of them, right?
God, he gave
away the national team. the national team, the players, that is a form of like a synergy and a form of respect between coach and player. Put the ball in the box, youth.
Well, you need a Rudolph. I think you need a Rudolph Austin type personality, the coach. The men's senior.
All right. So BM is on. I just look for the bad play again by hey, it's a good save by the keeper still.
Yeah,
Very
man,
good
good
save.
player, good player. VAR had a check to see if he touched the ball with his hand. Didn't.
Very good tackle. But BM and all those that are online that watch Jamaica national team, I single out BM because BM been here with us since day one. So everybody is just watching. You have a bunch of people watching on YouTube right now. If you remember, if you remember watching Jamaica in the World Cup qualifiers, what we just said about Rudolph Austin, right? And Benton.
Yeah.
Imagine Casey Palmer in the midfield and a Rudolph Austin are coaching.
But them big man, they forget wild up. Ball across the, it's cleared out, and a miss kick there by the Canadian Reggae Boyz. Very much knocking on the door here, Junior.
I wouldn't say knocking on the door, but they're establishing themselves in the second half now.
I could live with Rudolph Austin coaching Casey Palmer for the Reggae Boyz and cuss out him Clark when he missed and Bobby Reed for some of those missed chances. I can live with that. I can't live with Steve McLaren and Rudolph Speed standing there screwing up their face and other. You know what? Let's focus on the kids.
I see the next one because BM says you need someone like Rudolph Austin to coach the senior Reggae Boyz.
Yes.
Bench Leon Bailey when he's playing poorly. Imagine Rudolph Austin a coach Leon Bailey.
Of course. I mean, yes, because he's a no-nonsense coach. And first and foremost, we always say that teams take on the personalities of their coaches.
Yeah.
And Rudolph Austin is a very hard-working. You know what? I think the players, the senior men's team, would revolt against.
That's the point that I'm making. I big up Chad. Hey, look at Rudolph, look at the assistant coach. I want to say, coach, remember seeing that the player in the morning, you're a coach. You can't cuss off the boy them so you're a coach.
Brethren, son hot out here, and don't bother me now.
Hey, Chadwick's a word, BM. Yo, but hey, big up Craig Butler. I'm bridging a friend to the show. But we talk with mine. Benton, you can't imagine that Leon Bailey.
Come on, Jamani Bell, pass the BBC ball, brother.
Yeah, pass the ball.
Yeah, talk about him expressing himself, Junior. He should have passed the ball to Howell. No, Canada in. Sorry, Junior.
Yeah, Canada in.
Cleared up by the Reggae Boyz.
Good save,
all right,
good save.
now Rudolph Austin is saying something to Jamani Bell.
Yeah, but because I've been clout, man.
And then Jamani Bell is telling the coach to calm, like he's saying, what? You know that hand?
You know what? BM was right. Cheer Gardner, warm up, Gardner, warm up.
Like, yo, Brethren, Howell was right beside you. What you do? Pass the ball.
Watcha?
We have to be careful with these back passes. We talked about the pitch earlier. All right, Junior, here is number 10. All right, sub. Howell with another silly. Here is Ainero with a shot blocked off by number 5, McLean. So he's back in the good graces of the coach. Very good block, you. Canada with it.
By the way, fun and joke aside, Canada has established themselves in the midfield. And this is the fear that I had at halftime.
And a shot inside and it scores! Somehow a deflection and it's equalized.
That's not a deflection, Benton. An idiot goal that.
The goalkeeper was going the other way, Junior.
He wasn't going the other way.
And the camera pans to McLean. Young McLean, Junior. What did young McLean do? He's already... Headley. Come on, Reggae Boyz, wake up. Wake up, wake up. Still win, see
Said
the
it
replay
earlier.
of the game, of the goal.
I said it earlier. The ball, look at the Canadian players standing by themselves at the 80, top of the 18. See them? Look at that. How the hell the keeper get beat him near post?
Junior, that ball must have deflected.
He wasn't going the wrong way.
That ball
How the
must
hell
have
they
been
get beat?
deflected.
That mental I loop the ball. Look at yo. But
That
I said it
ball,
earlier, but I
I
trust the
am
keeper, man.
convinced the ball was deflected.
It was deflected, but the goalkeeper wasn't going the wrong way. And the ball was slow. Brother, how easy save that.
All right, Canada now back on level terms. This
That's
result
an easy save.
holds, Canada will win the group. All right, Junior. All right, what next from here now? Because
BM, no bother with the wrong foot keeper thing. That ball is like is look how the ball loop is a looped ball at your near post. That should not beat you. No goalkeeper at any level that should beat. Come on, man.
trust the goalkeeper, Junior. Trust young Grant. Goal scored by Sidin. Or Sidin in the 57th minute for the Canadians. Let's get this. All right, so this is part of the next. Let's see how the Reggae Boyz go.
Score the goal, youth!
Reggae Boyz there with a chance. Abraham quickly. Jamani Bell. Yeah, the ball just couldn't get the bounce right. Couldn't get the bounce right. Corner kick coming up to the Reggae Boyz. Still waiting for the corner. Lyle sends it in. Ball all the way over out for a throw. So Canada. Smash the like button, folks. 1-1. Group C action. BM says, who are Cos Budwood on the Jamaican bench. Yeah. Here is McLean with it. McLean pulls it back. Campbell Dennis wasn't too happy. McLean looks a bit dejected, and Jermaine Young turns the ball over Canada in, and Nero with a shot, and it's saved by goalkeeper Joshua Grant there. Jermaine Young being a bit too easy with the turnover there. Here is Howell to Bell. Game is getting a bit stretched. Howell and Bell playing a 1-2. Bell now into pocket of space. Bell into the space. It's Bell inside. Bell with a shot, and it's wide. Had a chance to put it in, but he puts it wide. And he fell to the ground in disappointment. Howell picks him up. Good play. He got by two players on the top of the 6-yard box. Or probably closer towards the penalty spot. Trying to put it in the upper left-hand corner, but pushes it wide, Junior.
And to be fair,
plays down. And did
to
it
be fair,
ricochet?
to be fair, Russia blood. It's a Russia blood moment. That was definitely a rush of blood moment.
We have a Canadian player. It seems like he. So what is it? Corner kick? Yep, he must have touched someone. Corner kick coming up. Subs coming on for Canada. Samson is off. Judelson is on. Also have Graham Roach is on. Kozlowski is on. Oh, so this is the number 9 you told me to watch what here. So he's also on for Canada at big number 9, Owen Graham Roach. Corner kick coming up for the Reggae Boyz. Lyle standing over it. Lyle sends it in. Graham misplaced, but can't Bell backs in. Graham punches it out. Back to Lyle. Lyle with a shot, and it's outside. And the referee has pointed another corner kick coming up to the Reggae Boyz. Yeah, people, remember to smash the like button. Remember to subscribe to the channel. BCN Sports, watch along of CONCACAF U-20 Championship Group C action. Corner kick coming up to the Reggae Boyz. Lyle sends it in and over everyone, and it's out for a goal kick. English Premier League coverage kicking off in a few weeks. BCN Sports will have wall-to-wall coverage and a preview of the English Premier League season coming up. We'll cover transfer news on Wednesday during our BCN Sports halftime show, 9 p.m. Wednesday evening. Here is Canada. One of the new players on the pitch for Canada, number 14. Who is this? Canada now pushing up. And Graham Roach was with a heavy touch, and it's a handball there coming up to the Reggae Boyz. Jump. Subs coming on for the Reggae Boyz. Kamara Scott is coming on. And he's on for Lyle. So Scott is on. Reggae Boyz sends it long. Looking for Campbell Dennis, and it's out for a throw-in to coming up for Canada. Throw taken. Ball is back with goalkeeper Abraham.
You realize though the strategy that Jamaica had in the first half is now gone.
Yeah. The ball game, and you just have to line up and play some ball right now.
Yeah, so now it becomes who want it more. And Canada, as currently configured, Canada don't need to score another goal.
Yeah.
So now Jamaica, depending on what they would like to do, because Jamaica also know that they are through with this draw. Right? So both teams can just play it out. I would say Jesse March. Where Jesse March go? Like about walk over to Rudolph Aston.
BM did call a draw. However, all right. So the group winner will then switch to the third. So these two teams. All right. Here's Graham Roach, and Graham Roach with a shot, bustling physical player there, Junior.
And if he had went down, he could have gotten a penalty.
Again, this. So Jamaica will be ranked 6 if this holds.
If this holds, no, because Haiti, Jamaica will be ranked 5th. Jamaica will be 5th if this holds.
Okay. So that means then that moves Jamaica to play Costa Rica then.
Actually, no. Apologies. Haiti have 6 points. Yeah, Jamaica will be ranked 6th.
Yeah, Jamaica will be ranked 6th. Yeah, because Haiti has, if this result holds. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and if, yeah, so then Jamaica will be playing Canada again,
Looked like it, yeah.
as BM pointed out, in the quarterfinal game.
BM says, I hope Austin and Marsh don't get into a fight on the sideline. 2 fire person. Yo, after this card, I'll tell you what will happen if Jamaica, if Austin and Marsh go for fight. I'll soon tell you what will happen.
Boys headed on, cleared out by Canada. Where's Austin? Where is he?
It look like Austin gone all the way down at the
yeah, too closer to the
right.
corner flag.
Yeah.
What really are going? Why?
I think he walk away from
the technical era. No, he's back.
And I saw Jesse Marsh walking to his right. So I think he walk away from Jesse Marsh.
And we're at the hydration break.
But on a serious note though.
So Austin now mash up his US visa. Of course, Jesse Marsh is an American.
I don't even care about that. But if Rudolph Austin was to fight Jesse Marsh, you want a headbutt from Rudolph Austin?
No, Junior. Definitely.
Look at that brother for it. You don't want a headbutt from him.
Yeah,
so
but
Jesse
Junior,
Marsh.
I don't expect Jesse Marsh to fight Fear either.
We'll see.
Very good. BM says Costa Rica versus Haiti is already set in the quarterfinals. Yep.
Yeah.
And part of the thought process coming into the game again. U-20 football I want these players to go through struggles. Part of the struggle, part of their development is about how do you handle these difficult situations? How do you handle situations where the run things against you, runner plays against you? It's figuring out solve those things on the field without the coach having to micromanage you. And how do you kind of look to each other? Because these are the players that Jamaica will rely on, hopefully, along with the other under 17 players for the 2030 World Cup qualifying cycle and beyond. So, I mean, the earlier them go through struggles and solving problems together and working together as a collective, the better it is for the group.
Yeah.
Throwing coming up to the Reggae Boyz. Campbell Dennis.
And happy Emancipation Day to all our fellow Caribbean out there.
Yep. Happy Emancipation Day. And we have a change of jersey here.
So big up to all everybody from black and brown and everybody that's been from a slavery past. Today is Emancipation Day, a day that will commemorate that the end of slavery officially.
Here's the ball headed out by Canada. Vogel. Joel. It seems like Howell is pushed further upfield.
Howell been up there the whole time. It's just that Jamaica now not playing the quick ball anymore. So that quick diagonal pass is not being played anymore. So Howell now is forced to show in the game. That's why I was shocked when you say him show so much in the game, because he didn't. Look at all that pass a while ago. That should have been him running into that space.
Jamani Bell now on the left side. Jamani, you don't need to do no step over right there, sub Bridget. And you don't need to play that pass. Keep the ball game simple.
Yeah.
Here is Roach. Roach in! Roach with a shot! And it's saved by Grant, and McLean didn't want anything to do with the physical Graham Roach. That's Route 1 football. Come on, McLean, body him up.
I will say something that is very prejudiced.
Don't say it. Don't say it. We have quite a few people on the live. Big up to those on the live. Subscribe to the channel. Junior, please keep your prejudicial thoughts to yourself. Not here on August 1st, Emancipation Day on the Rock. Big up. Big up. Corner kick coming up to Canada. And there's two players down, and the Canadian players asking for. Yeah. Junior, over to you. Where the answer now?
You really want me some prejudice? You really want me some comment?
Yo, are you alone? You know? Those are the views of Junior and not BCN Sports. Go ahead, talk your mind. Speak your mind.
You know what? I leave him alone.
Here is McLean. I was just what the job. It almost seems like McLean is definitely the backup center back, but he's not in line or in sync with the other center back, because of course the partnership has been Brown and Headley, and it seems like the Headley now McLean sort of combo. I try, the synergy between both players. I try working out. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Here is Young.
No, you're not reading too much into it.
Here is Bell. Bell, look. Bell, we have to look past this out, and then there's a ball to Hoyle. I want to Bell. No, this brother. Now he's getting
a good ball at Benton. Hoyle leave for the better with that.
Junior, you don't need to play the ball on the left. There's a kid open wide on the right. Look, open your eyes and push the ball to Kimberly Scott right in front of you. I'm talking about Kimberly Scott as a kid, but you get what I'm saying. But the man want to pull off, no look past and find Howell. And we all know Howell is slow. Here is Canada with it. Fortier, Lima. Good step up by McLean. Headley clears. 75th minute of play, and a Canadian player is down from. Said that Taylor referee says play on.
Yeah, man, get up. Cause your team playing so physical. Nobody would have dropped it and rolling. No.
So all right, looking ahead. To when this game might play. Which date is this game now? It's the 5th.
That's Wednesday.
Oh yeah. So that a 4:30 game again. Bucks cover, man. On Wednesday. Of course, Mexico get the night game.
But we'll discuss it
at get the night games.
But we'll discuss it Wednesday at on halftime show.
A man try score from on Graham from half time on Grant from half line.
He'll be lucky. I can tell you that right now.
Junior, I think I am feeling sick on Wednesday. So people, if I'm sick, I might do a watch along.
Hey, big up to Michael. Michael say you all sound low on the site. Wait, when you say low, you mean emotionally low or volume low? No, don't turn up nothing yet, Benton. Hold on. Don't turn up nothing yet.
Here is Canada on it. Down the right side. Ball steps inside, turns inside here from Mackenzie. And Mackenzie, and it's out, and it's for a goal kick. So goal kick coming up to the Reggae Boyz. Jamani Bell dropping his head there. Here is Canada on it. down the right side. Ball steps inside.
I don't know. Maybe him thinks I was so emotionally low.
All right, corner kick coming up to Canada.
No, but I turn up for Canada, man. Up to you.
Campbell. What's Campbell Dennis doing? He's moving. Corner kick coming up for Canada. And the ball headed in, and it's saved by goalkeeper Grant there. A penalty. Wait. Junior, by the way, how are you ahead of me? The referee has called a penalty kick for Canada. Wait, how are you ahead of me? I thought we sync up. All right, ball is off. Kimberly Scott arm. Okay. I mean, all right.
Come on, say what a weird handball. I'm sorry, come on, that's not weird. It's got to look for the camera angle won't do him any favors because he actually looks like he's looking for the ball.
Big up to the wonderful, come on, big up yourself.
The camera angle won't do him any favors. There's no need to check anything. Penalty.
So why the Canadians them take so long to come out the box? Not for them penalty.
Oh, respect Michael. Michael said the volume is low. I just check it on my people. Let us know if the volume is low because I just check it on my phone and it sounds decent. We're checking Michael. Respect still. We'll try to make an adjustment. Penalty to Canada. And the world's smallest goalkeeper standing up in the goal. There's no. Can he save this, Benton?
I mean, so who's taking it? Is Graham is taking the penalty kick?
It's a brother like a early back brother, you know.
I mean, he might just go right up.
Yeah, it looked like a early back. It don't matter where he kick the ball, it going the goal. The goalkeeper is so small, he's almost invisible.
The goalkeeper is quite agile, Junior.
Yeah, agile to jump out the way.
Here is the penalty. Is Nero is the one taking the penalty. Nero and slow. Yeah, 2-1. Goal! Goal! Am I loud enough now? Canada up to Reggae Boyz 1.
Chadwick said we're at 100 on his phone. Yeah, I think we're good. So here's the uncomfortable conversation now we're going to have. There is a trend with this Jamaican team. The 3 games in a row, we have not seen a consistent play. The first game, Jamaica played well in the first part of the first half, and they played better in the second half of the second half, or the second part of the second half. The middle was garbage. The second game, Jamaica had a terrible first half. They had a much better second half. This game, Jamaica had a very good first half. The second half is nowhere near what we saw in the first half. There's a trend with this team now. This is a trend. It's becoming a trend, and this is who they are. They are not a consistent team.
And remember, though, this team finished strongly in both games, right? The previous 2 games, right?
Yes.
So I expect them to do the same here.
Yes, I would hope so. But number one, Canada is a lot more physical than both Honduras and Panama. I would even say combined. So you're not going to get no rumbling goal against this team right now. And they are more composed in the back. They're more well organized in the back.
The cardiac kids, the man them up to it again, brother. The man them
let's see.
I am up for it. Let's go.
And then put on Phoenix boy too.
Che Garner.
No.
Oh, it's Leighton.
Leighton, yeah, Sean Leighton.
Yo, the man that just go on. All right, so in-game assessment of Coach Rudolph Austin here. Was it premature to take off Brown out of the defense?
It's
You can't
hindsight.
say yes, man.
No, I can't. No, I cannot. I cannot say yes. The reason why we don't know what the thinking is, and if he had left Brown on and Brown get a second yellow card, we'll be sitting here saying why you never keep on Brown. The one I would talk about is Nolan. Why take off Nolan?
Oh, Roach, what's up? Ever since McLean has been, you know what? McLean is not comfortable, and again, but no,
Come on, ask him, was he on a yellow card? Yes, Brown was on a yellow card.
yeah, Brown was on a yellow card, but McLean has not looked comfortable since he entered.
All right, so in comes Junior with his prejudicial comment.
McLean, can you agree with me that McLean has made errors after errors, and the coach probably cussed out his cloth a few times? He just not look comfortable. Number 5.
Hey, come on, go ahead, text me right now to the group chat and said, Junior, I make me creamish. Sorry, not creamish, squeamish.
Yeah. Oh, here goes Junior. Those are the views of Junior and not BCN Sports. Here is Grant with it. Again,
here
this
comes
team
Junior.
Came back in 2 games, right? Jump?
Yes.
So why not this game?
Why not? Let's see. I'm going to make a very prejudicial comment.
Here's Scott. Scott with a shot. Off target, out for a goal kick. Yeah, Junior.
All right. So what number 5 name?
McLean.
McLean. Big up McLean. Big up McLean. Big up the McLean family. You know who McLean and what McLean look like?
No, since it's your comment, we're gonna leave it over there. So
McLean look like an uptown baller.
He does. I mean,
McLean
I can see that. I can see that.
McLean have that Meadowbrook, that Narbrook, that uptown St. Andrew Hills kind of look to him. We don't want him to kind of defender, man.
No, but you have to manage.
No,
this is
but what the defender come from? The defender even come from St. Elizabeth. No, not St. Elizabeth defender. Westmoreland, St. Mary, Portland. Some man who have to go pull cow and goat. McLean look too soft, man.
Che Gardner is on, Junior, for Howell.
Yo, McLean need to go play NFL. Or go play volleyball.
NFL, I mean, if he's too soft, I don't think he's going to be able to handle it.
If you go play tight end, man. Go run around and catch a ball, brother.
I just think there's a bit of management here. He's not everyone have the same personality, Coach Rudolph. So
how much you bet some McLean used to go Woolmers or Campion?
I'll tell you shortly.
McLean look like a Campion youth to me. And people, for the record, I used to go to Woolmers, so me know them.
So that's
like an odd youth.
You're identifying one of your own, Junior.
So nobody thinks that bad man I'm being prejudiced or racist or whatever. I'm identifying my own.
So that does that mean that you're an uptown baller then?
Well, let's not use the word baller loosely. No, I'm not uptown. I'm a Portmore youth.
Oh, man, they are Portmore for 2 years and then so now we are Portmore.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ball and race a Portmore, brother. Don't do that. Don't do that. 395 Treadway Court, Westchester. Don't do that. Don't do that.
The uptown baller thing come out now. Canada putting on 2 more subs, family. Again, if the result holds, Canada will win the group. Well, from the equalize of Canada, if from a draw or a victory, gives Canada the group.
Yeah.
Junior, so Reggae Boyz will have to watch the Honduras versus Panama game and keep an eye on that
Hope for draw.
if they lose this game.
We have to hope for a draw. I hope that Panama win 1-0. That's where we are right now.
We need a draw out of this ball game. Good
That
tackle
not
there
happen.
from Stedman. And we have another yellow card coming here, and Rudolph Austin is not happy as there's a bit of physicality there from Leighton. Now McLean. Canadians and Jamaicans the fight. We know them things there. While Leighton
All right.
cannot go over Phoenix,
Hold on.
brethren.
Hold on. Benton. Think about it now. Let me prove my point now. If you see a group of men run to your teammate, who is the first player supposed to run in to defend him? Your big burly centre back, don't it?
The defender's name.
Where McLean there?
I'm not calling. What
Oh,
happened
McLean
to
too soft,
goalkeeper
man.
Abraham though? It didn't seem like he touched him.
Yeah, but that's good. That's good football tactics by him, though, to be honest.
Like, yeah, but the Canadians are good people. They're not cheat. Are they supposed to be? You see, from Jesse March take over his side, this is what Canada becomes.
And who tell him look at Canadian brothers? You see it? That's why Rudolph Austin. Listen to me. Let me choose my words wisely. This is where you need a Kingston 13 baller.
No, but he didn't touch him, Junior.
No, we'll get past that. But, the man's supposed to run in. But I don't want to see 4 Canadians that run after Sean Leighton and nobody come in and puff a youth chest. Because this is intimidation at its highest.
Yeah, and surprise Abraham is okay. And again, I need to see the replay again. But I saw the replay twice and I didn't see him touch him. So,
he didn't touch him, but this is all waste time tactics.
Mr. Abraham is walking quite fine now for somebody who's rolling around. That is not the Canadian way. This is Jesse Marsh all over again.
Well, it worked for them, right?
Reggae Boyz Macy, here's Graham Roach. Reggae Boyz Macy, Canada again in the quarterfinal. Leighton holding up play. Yeah, my youth move out time, man, you know? I think Coach Rudolph Austin made a few blunders in this game. Like this brother Taylor, when take off Nolan for.
I remember Taylor had a one-on-one that he should have done better with.
Yeah.
When Jamaica was up 1-0, he had a one-on-one that he didn't score.
Dennis cuts inside. Looking to put the ball through. Cleared out by Canada.
Taylor, Canada is more organized defensively. If it's one thing Jesse Marsh know for do, is to make a team part the bus.
Ball into the box. Headed out. So weird. So I don't think one man did the right over here, so where him gone? Lima. Back to Chukui. 8 minutes of added time. And
enough time leaving him.
And another Canadian player is down. Cramping up. Yo, the man that's gonna act good. Yo, brother. This is not the Canadian way. Come on, man. No,
Jamaica will get another chance. I think Jamaica will get one more chance, and let's see what they do with it.
Even number 16 for Canada asks why this brother?
Yeah, because what's going to happen now when the physio come on, the player has to come off the field.
Yeah,
and they have to come off the field for a minute. So I see the referee saying, "No worry, we're all in time."
BCN Sports watch along of CONCACAF U-20 action, Group C action, Reggae Boyz versus the Maple Leafs of Canada. Seems like player is okay. He's able to walk off. Well, just as the stretcher come and get up fast, see? Canada down a man. Getting ready to restart play. Throwing. So wait. The 5 second rule is in effect in this tournament, no?
Yep.
Canada turned the ball over on failure to restart play in the 5 seconds on a throw in. Reggae Boyz quickly takes a throw. Young. Yo. Ball again to the right side. Dennis to Young. Young looking for Scott. Yo, Scott, stand up on your feet now, man. Here is Roach. McLean. Can't sell yourself. That's a defender. Canada still playing down a man. Dennis. Oh, yeah. Yo, the man them. A peel long shot them a take off a Grant's goal, you know. How many times? Because Grant, I think that's what, the third shot? Third or second?
Yeah. Yo, I think Rudolph has to go and throw back lead so far off of the Rasta, it's not funny.
So this is, you have to, Rudolph, just manage a kid, manage a youngster. Because who knows? Who knows? Rudolph McLean might be Jamaica's big defender in 5 years, Junior. I mean, big as in the best centre back in the group in 5 years. With the right management.
Yeah, big up to McLean and McLean family. Doing well representing Jamaica at the under 20 level.
That is more like it.
It's an honor for him wear the shirt.
That's more like it. Wanna put in a shift.
And number 5 at that.
Exactly.
Number 5 was worn by Ian Goodison, right?
Hey. All right, we're easy now. Easy now. Easy now. We have, what's going on here? We have a free kick.
Yeah, free kick, yeah.
Free kick coming up to the Reggae Boyz, close to the corner flag.
Hey, Jacqueline Brown is such a good win off the header in the post, not in the back post, don't it? It is Jacqueline Brown, never mind.
Yep. But you agree with the coach for taking off Jacqueline Brown. He's a physical presence on those corner kicks.
Well, you know what?
Let's find
McLean.
Mr. Brown. There he is at the top of the penalty spot. No,
McLean.
Ball into the box, looking for the runner in. And a shot from the Reggae Boyz blocked. And it's out for a corner kick. Appeal for a penalty.
That's a handball. That is a handball.
Penalty. VAR will have a look at it. Yeah, my youth, where you go?
That's a handball. That is a handball.
Jump, you cannot tap the man. Tap the referee on him shoulder, Bridget.
Hey, the referee has said which part they come from? Want to Eastern Jamaica.
Number 50 at number 15.
That's a penalty.
Number 15 hand is not tucked to his body. That's a handball.
That's a penalty. Jamaica survives again. I'm calling it out.
Junior. Yeah, man, a handball that, man.
That's a handball. That's a hand. Yeah, a handball. And it's stopping it going to goal. Handball. Ref. Ref.
Junior
Ref.
is looking. Junior is looking. Ah. Ref gone look. Come on, said. I mean, is it that close? Is it what? So what's the issue here? It's because the player couldn't have time to set his hands properly?
Yeah, and for all those who don't know, and the people on YouTube who have a Facebook watch show, and come on is on Facebook. She's a member of the show. She's the third host of the show, or the hostess of the main hostess of the show. She's a licensed referee in the United States too. She have official license. So, no driver's license, official license. So come on, talk to me, come on. This is a penalty.
What is the issue here? Come on, walk us live referee. Some CBS go to Christine uncle or you uncle or whatever. BCN Sports goes to come on.
Dr. Come on, Lee.
Come on, Lee. What is VAR check? Why is this not a clear penalty? Why I need to call him over? What's the issue here? Come on, walk us through.
Well, Benton, what they're looking at right now, they're waiting for Ricketts to call with a check. That's a penalty, though. I mean,
VAR review ongoing.
Hey, the fact that come on no respond or not type anything since, that means she don't think it was a penalty, you know.
Well, she's probably, you know what? The more
I tell you, it's a difficult decision.
The more I look at it, because it seems like his hands were tucked in, Junior.
Yeah, but the ball was going.
I don't even know. He wasn't really making himself bigger. You know what? Yeah, penalty, ref. Penalty.
All right, so who's going to take the penalty? Sean Layton himself. No. Yo. Make McLean take the penalty.
Who? Oh, dear. Have you not? By the way, did Rudolph Austin score a penalty one time and kick you over a crossbar?
Nobody scored a free penalty.
He scored a free penalty.
Rudolph Austin don't miss penalty.
Okay.
Watch BM correct me now.
BM, did Rudolph Austin miss some PKs?
Paul saying what's the score? It's 2-1 and Jamaica is just awarded a penalty, Paul. So we are in the final minute of extra time and Jamaica has been awarded a penalty with an opportunity to tie the game. And you know what? Big up to everybody watching right now. I'm gonna say, I think we're going to miss the penalty.
No.
I'm going to say, I think Jamaica is going to miss the penalty, and if we score the penalty, we're gonna hit the subscribe button.
So what is McLean talking about? Pointing at the penalty spot. Apparently, Abraham was digging up the penalty spot, and McLean is calling the referee. The Reggae Boyz, somebody needs to guard the penalty spot. That's the first rule of penalty taking. Your teammates need to guard the penalty spot.
But what is VAR for? VAR should see the player that is digging up the penalty spot and card him backside.
Junior, this is happening in football everywhere. You ever seen a man get card for digging up a penalty spot?
They need to put a card for that.
Them not. So,
see that card him clock. Go. Number 19, take card. Go. So people, I predict Jamaica going to miss the penalty.
All right, so I know taking the picked up a yellow card. Reggae Boyz getting ready to take the penalty, and
big up life with Ash. Big up life with Ash. The boys have a score. But they mess it up. I was going to say for score, would have hit the subscribe button. Jamaica just score. Hit the subscribe button.
No,
The
subscribe
cardiac
to the
kids.
channel. Subscribe to the channel. People, smash the like button. Still,
Wait, a Charlatan,
yeah, man.
Benton. I'm know the 95 people the 95 consistent watching right now on YouTube. One of them know Craig Butler. Now tell him somebody said this. Craig Butler going post right now. Every Phoenix baller
Yeah,
can take
man.
penalty.
Yeah, here is Leighton. And the people are fast in there. Goal! It's 2-2. And again, we said this team, resilient.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna text Craig right now. I'll text him right now.
Look at you, Junior.
I'm gonna text Mr. Butler.
Look at you.
Your baller, late. Your baller late.
Reggae Boyz equalize. We're at the 102nd minute in the ball game after a long delay. For the penalty check from VAR. Reggae Boyz 2, Canada 2. Penny for Jesse Marsh. Thought there, Junior.
Yo, wait. We tell you what Craig said. Yo. You see it?
No, Junior, I am not paying attention. Some of us are working here.
It's a machine. 2-2. So I'm not watching the games. I'm just saying, just converted the penalty in the 9th minute. 9th minute of stoppage time. Big time.
BM says the commentators call the Reggae Boyz the heart attack kids. Yeah, man, cardiac kids. It's Junior, shall we declare now this team will book a place in the World Cup?
We talk about that after this. Big up Craig Butler. Craig Butler said the machine. So he's not watching. He's actually not watching the game. But
Canada with a long ball out, trying to catch Grant out again, and Grant easily controls. So Grant, no. So what really are going?
Look like them good with the draw. Jamaica good with the draw. Canada not pressing anymore.
BM says Leighton reminds me of Whisper.
You want to text him? I said BM said that.
Yeah, tell him
no, but I'll bring up Whisper to you.
No matter with them foolish there. Passa.
Whisper,
here's the Reggae Boyz. All right, know what? It's you. You and McLean is with it. Ask him to compare Leighton to Whisper. Know what? Ask him where will Whisper play next year while we're at it. Will Whisper play for Chelsea next year? Reggae Boyz just running the clock.
Love my friend, man. Chadwick said Butler is actually coaching a game, Junior. Well, yeah, clearly he is. Him just asked what's the score, so I never know.
Yo, Jesse March, U-20 team, I stress out Jesse March. Come on, Junior. The man step on the igloo like a Marshall of Bielsa. I love him. Reggae Boyz, another gallant effort at the end for the young Reggae Boyz. Game ends 2-2. Junior, your thoughts, family. Big up to those on the live. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, smash the like button. Cardiac Kids did it again, Junior.
Yeah, but fun and joke aside, and I know we crack a lot of joke on the show and thing, but so we could talk real football now and real tactics and real thing. This is a trend. This is a trend for Jamaica right now, and BM says Jamaica actually this team gives him Argentina vibes. And come on, everybody talk about Jesse Marsh shaking his head. The long and short of this conversation now is that this team cannot play consistent football. And you know what? I know Benton, you had an angle towards Rudolph Austin, and we'll have to analyze everything within the game. I think Jamaica's struggle with consistency is happening because of the changes that have been made. And the changes that constantly are made. Now, to be fair, all the teams are making a lot of changes during the games. That's one thing I've noticed. And I'm going to say it again. I think it's a fitness thing. Now, it sounds weird when we talk about a U-20 player and saying them not physically fit to play a 90-minute football game. But the thing that we need to realize is that they're not only playing a game in 90 minutes, they are playing 3 games in a week, right? And now they're going to play 4 games in 10 days, possibly 5 games in 2 weeks. So it's a lot a toll on the body. And not because they are youth under 20, that means that they're supposed to can run and play like machine. Look at the Jamaica Women's Premier League and what's going on with those players. So
Hey.
no.
Hey.
It's a serious conversation now.
Yeah,
So
so why you reach over there? So leave one out of this.
it's case and point, because a lot of us will sit down and think, well, if Argentina are the World Cup can play in a month, and the team that win the World Cup play what, 8 games, 7 games, why under 20 players can't do it? And it's a lot a toll on the body.
Keep
With
it
that
at
being said,
Argentina on the men's side of things. Don't bring women's Premier League, Jamaican Premier League women. That's an unfair low blow.
I'm just proving my point. But so with that being said, Jamaica struggled to find synergy. And also Jamaica struggled to control the game from the midfield. And this is the 3rd game in a row where we've sit down and watch Jamaica get dominated in the midfield when the other team feel like playing in the midfield. We saw Balbas did it again against us with the Honduras. We saw Panama did it against us in the first half. And we saw Canada do it in the second half of this game. First half of the game, Canada wanted nothing to do with the middle of the field. I don't know why. Second half, they changed up their strategy and they controlled the flow of the game. And Jamaica was playing from behind after that. So that's my takeaway from it. Now, with that being said, you ask, can Jamaica qualify for the World Cup? And all Jamaica has to do to qualify for the U-20 World Cup is win their next game. Let's not forget that. The 4 semifinalists qualifies for the World Cup. So Jamaica just has to win the knockout game, right? Just win their next game. I am hoping we can, but my fear and my worry is, and fear as a Jamaican fan and worry as a Jamaican fan is, what if what we're seeing is luck? What if that's what we're seeing? As Jeremy, big up Jeremy, and Jeremy is a junior, so bad mind. What if what we're seeing is luck? And what if
to be lucky, 3 games in a row?
Yeah, it's possible.
I mean, there's something to this. Again, you said his character the other night. You said his character in a game or whatever. And I think you can only, I believe in a life, you work with what you see in front of you, based on the evidence. What we saw today is that just like these other games, when they are down, when they're boxed against the wall, they're going to high intense, and when you're playing against similar young players who no really the bar, that there's not a huge gap between these teams. So look, a bit of pressure one way or the other can swing the momentum, and the Reggae Boyz late in the game just putting on pressure, and I think that's part of Rudolph Austin's personality. Like, just go hard, especially late, and things are working out for them. So yeah, the men's team, the senior reggae boys could use some of this sort of go hard in a game. They could have used it against Curacao in our World Cup qualifier. Late. And
Chadwick,
yes, I said it. They could have used it because I will not say anything negative about this group of young players because we're seeing a group of young players that are battling late in a ball game.
I agree.
The youth are poor, and you mentioned physicality. You mentioned a more organized defense from Canada, and even with all those positives from Canada, they were still battling. They got a penalty and they scored a penalty, and they say, "Yo." So
Chadwick says to be honest, remember that Argentina and Spain have a roster of players to choose from. True. Jeremy says youth them are knock leather. If them get more technical and positional training, they will be better. I agree. BM says the good thing is we already played Canada. The next game is about who wants it more and learns from their mistakes. The two teams are very even in terms of quality. So BM is hinting towards a possibility that Jamaica will play Canada in the quarterfinals. In the quarterfinals. Jeremy says Jamaica men's team need to sit and watch. So this men's team, national team conversation. Ventura says he thinks it's too early to give Austin the senior team. Yeah, it's too early. I don't think we'll talk about that, but
you know what? I will touch that one. I will say
go
this.
ahead.
Why not? What are we looking? What are we? Why? Why is it too early when you basically have Nations League? You have a Liam Duck coach who, let's be fair. Let's be honest with ourselves. We don't know what we're going to get from the Liam Duck coach in charge of the men's team. Because right now, the brass at JFF or the fan base are not confident in him getting in his appointment. So he's been floating as an interim. Rudolph Austin's Portmore beat the same Liam Duck coach in the Jamaican Premier League. And Rudolph Austin is an up-and-coming coach. So why is this too early? I don't care. Jamaican men's team have nothing to lose. Because one thing Rudolph Austin will do is bring some level of accountability, and the men's team, you know what, I'm not going to say nothing more.
So Jeremy says exactly why not. He don't think the players respect the current coach. Talking about Rudolph Speed. All right. So let's take personality away from it. And the thing I wanted to touch is this. And Jamaica has a clear problem in football right now, in my eyes. And you guys tell me if I'm talking stupidness. If I talk stupidness, just say I talk stupidness.
Ventura Reed said he was asking.
Well,
bad, Ventura. Big up yourself.
Got your Ventura, but
I think
that's a good question then.
Yes,
go ahead, Benton.
My bad, Ventura. Ventura, you sent me off the edge there with that.
So, but good question, Ventura.
Sorry.
So BM says, on a serious note, if Jesse March flops with this US U20 team, it won't look good at all. The US media will have a field day with him. Jesse March problem. But Jamaica have a problem right now. And tell me if it's stupidness we're talking. We saw the U17 team ball Canada off the field, right? Can I agree with that, right?
Yeah. I mean, they
killed Canada.
Like, yeah.
We see the U20 team play against this Canada team, U20 team, and Jamaica looked technically better, but Canada was more physical. Can we agree on that?
Yeah. Junior, before you make that point, I'm going to answer this question from Jam Core 2008. Jam Core asks, what's next for the Jamaica? Quarterfinal round. They've definitely booked their place in the quarterfinal round. Who they will play is to be determined. It looked like it more than likely will be Canada again, but that is pending the Panama versus Honduras game. Because if Panama If Honduras defeats Panama and butter bruise Panama, then Honduras then leapfrog the Reggae Boyz into the second spot, right, Junior? And then that pushes the Reggae Boyz down to the 7th spot when they will play the second seed. That in the case, I think the second seed is Mexico. So Jamaica don't want Panama to get butter bruise. First and foremost, Jamaica want Panama to either win or draw the game against Honduras, which is later on at 9 p.m. You agree with that assessment, Junior?
Yes. Because if Honduras win the game 1-0, they tie with Jamaica on goal difference.
Yep. Because Jamaica is at
No, something right. Yeah. Sorry.
Yep.
No, something right. No. Jamaica locked in second. No.
What do you mean?
Jamaica locked in second. So we tie the game.
With a tied game, Jamaica
have 5 points.
Oh, this is not updated.
We're locked in second. Sorry.
Yep.
But we're supposed to know now. Jamaica has 5 points.
Why is this page not updated? Yeah, Jamaica is on 5
Jamaica,
points.
we are 8. We're ranked 8 right now.
Yep.
No. So we're 6. We're ranked 6.
Yep. That is set. It's set. Everything I just said, ignore. Jamaica is tied, is locked for second. Honduras.
The BM just confirmed that. Yeah.
Honduras cannot catch them.
So Jamaica plays against the number 3
Canada,
team,
right?
Yeah, Jamaica plays Canada again.
Yep.
No.
We're going through the points here, family. We're checking.
So 1 play 8, 2 play 7,
3 play
6, 4 play 5.
Yep.
Yeah, Jamaica plays Canada. So Jamaica plays Canada on Wednesday, 4:30.
At 4:30 p.m. Right?
So we'll play Canada again.
Yeah.
So we see how that game goes. Jamaica, can they beat Cardiac Kids two times in a row? So a lot to say for Wednesday. This Wednesday coming up Wednesday.
Down to penalties on Wednesday.
I think so. I agree. Are we going to see who is a better tactical coach? Wednesday, I think. All right. So Rudolph Austin coaching the national team. I think Rudolph Austin is legitimately a candidate for the national team, provided that he outcoaches Jesse Marsh Wednesday, beat Canada, qualify for the World Cup, and have a decent World Cup. That is what will make Rudolph Austin a candidate for Jamaica.
Why is the bar so high? A decent World Cup?
Let me explain why the bar is so high. Look at, and this is the problem I was highlighting with Jamaica, and people tell me if it's foolishness but talking. The under 17, the under 20 teams, they play expansive, quote unquote, pretty football. They try to play pretty football. The national team don't play like that. The national team don't have the players that can play like that. Rudolph Austin plays with 1 holding midfielder. The national team plays with 2 holding midfielders. The national team, we've been crying for a midfielder that is very creative. The under 20 and the under 17 is loaded with creative midfielders. Rudolph Austin's style of football cannot play with the current national team. The current squad that is at the disposal of Rudolph Speed. If you go to them and say, play Rudolph Austin style of football, they look like a deer in headlights. You can't ask Casey Palmer to do what Bell and Lyle does. You can't. Jamaica don't have a striker. Well, Kaheem Dixon, to me, probably can fit Rudolph Austin's system. Fast car, what name?
Cephas
probably can fit Rudolph Austin's system. Whisper can fit Rudolph Austin's system. Where is the midfield? Where is the midfield?
So
So it's not, for what I'm saying, it's not an easy translation. It's not like it's not like the players them can plug and play into the system. Every player that we saw Jamaica draw for in the last 4 to 8 years, well, actually last 20 years, is a bag of UB40 players that play in a team in over in Europe that is used to playing counter-attacking football, park bus, because they play upon the lower teams in the higher division. They don't play expansive football. So how are you going to take that player from that squad and come now and say, we expect you to play the ball, hold 60-65% possession of the ball, and play expansive football? It don't fit. I'm sorry.
Reason why I think that Austin is ready, no, is because I am not really focused on the current crop of men's players, the senior team players. They failed at the World Cup qualifiers. Go on a road. Thank you for your services. Thank you for your commitment.
Right.
Bye.
But then,
Moving on.
go ahead.
A few players I would be selecting from this current group of men's players if Austin was to get the job. But I would lean on Rudolph to say, yo, your U20 players, your U20 group of players, these are the players that I want to start moving up the line.
You want reality though. Let me
You're
give
going to
you.
get fixed up in some games, but you're probably going to get fixed up with some of the senior players too that you have now.
But then this is the reality, Kikidi, and this is why when I tell you my bar, you say, why is the bar so high? Because sometimes I say some things and run joke, but trust me, there's a lot of thought behind what I said. Let me say it again.
Here we go.
Jamaica have to beat Canada Wednesday, qualify for the World Cup, and have a decent World Cup for Rudolph Austin to translate to the national team. The reason why I said that is he has to carry some of these players with him. And the reality is, if Jamaica fail to beat Canada Wednesday, the conversation we'll be having, we have to be realistic. The players failed. They failed. And if they have failed, how are we talking about transitioning them now to the national team? We have to be, there's a line. They have to draw a line.
And the reply to that is this. Making it to the World Cup at the youth level is not necessarily a true indicator of success at the senior level.
True.
Keeping your young youth players together. I think one of the greatest things that Rudolph Austin can have coming out of this tournament is a group of players. You highlighted midfielders earlier that have a boatload of potential. We highlighted Nolan, a goal scorer. We highlighted defenders so move them up the chain. I mean, for me, this World Cup is an added part of this. But this Rudolph Austin thing is that you have a group of players that should be making the transition up, and with the right coach, you already know them. You already have a rapport with them, and Rudolph Austin knows they know what Rudolph Austin expect. Now, granted, we not just say, boy, everything is just ideal, but Jamaican football need to inject young players as soon as at the senior level, as soon as it, and from a financial perspective, it's a good thing for the JFF because they can't keep running around corner and look for foreigners and fly them all about the place for come play for. You have a local group of players, young players, build them, grow them, play friendly games, let them get ready for Nations League, World Cup qualifiers, and keep going.
I agree. Look, I understand. I'm one of the people. I'm understanding the conversation we're having. I agree with you, Benton. I agree with you. But the point that I made before us that is also a factor that if a player is playing in this U20 setup and wasn't playing against DR Congo, they are already behind schedule. So in terms of matriculating a youth player up to the national team, the national team just played a significant game a couple months ago. None of these players were in the squad. None of them ever played. None of them ever touched a field. So right off the bat, we know they're not good enough to walk on as a 19-year-old, 18-year-old, 20-year-old to play for the national team.
Wait,
So what we're
well,
talking
how are
about now,
we? I'm not sure if it's appropriate to make such conclusion with the bias that we have seen from the interim coach, who has outlined this is not my words, This is his words. He says that he prefers to bring a player who's on a bench in a Premier League team who now play ball and play them every day over a player who's playing ball every week. With that bias, how can any of these players have a chance? Because you have a man already make a determination that if a player is on a bench and not playing ball in the Premier League, he's guaranteed to walk into his squad because of the league he's in. Then these players would not have any chance with anything that Rudolph Speed is doing.
But I have no retort. I have no retort to that. All I can say is true. But with that being said, and that is our current situation. It's a sad reality that we're living right now, right? That's a sad reality. With that being said, Wednesday, if Jamaica don't beat Canada, chances are some of these players are not hearing from again. That's a sad reality. It is a sad reality.
We hope it's wrong, but that we know there's a huge issue with players transitioning from the youth level up to Jamaican football.
So that's why now for me, I am hoping, I'm praying that we'll find a way for slip, trip, fall, and beat Canada Wednesday, because I think it's going to be very difficult. I think, you said it earlier, you want to see this group get tested. This is the ultimate test. You just play a team, you took a lead against a team, the team fight back and took a lead against you, and you needed a 98-minute penalty to draw the game. The toll that take on the mental psyche of the player from both teams, is the ultimate test for them to come back 4 days later, 5 days later, and go up against each other again for another 90+ minutes, right? But I am hoping Jamaica can beat them. And that would mean that we see this group of players again in 2027, when Jamaica should be finishing up the Nations League and really getting serious about making a qualification run for the World Cup. If not, we're not seeing these players again, unless one of them get lucky and pop off and get a contract somewhere and make them name. And it's a sad reality for Jamaican football. I think that's sad. Jam Core said, True Benton, the need to bring the U20 and U17 to build the core of the best senior team. He also said he don't need to have a decent World Cup, talking about Rudolph Austin, to quote Jamaica national team. BM says, Jamaica wins 1-0 on Wednesday and qualifies for the World Cup. Let's go, Reggae Boyz. BM has been right with most of his predictions. Let's hope he's right there, sir. Yeah, Ventura says, I think
today, right? He called a draw today.
He did call a draw today.
Yeah.
Ventura says, I think about 7 of the U20 players should be a part of the national team player pool. I agree. He also said, I think only 1 or 2 player in the U20 team is not playing senior football. That senior football comment though kind of shaky a little bit, because I think some of these players are playing on the second MLS team, if memory serves me correctly. So it might say they play for Chicago Fire, but they play for Chicago Fire 2. If memory serves, and I could be wrong. I would stand corrected if I'm wrong. But that's where we are, Benton. And we could see what go on Wednesday.
Yeah, I just, and we don't want to get carried away with Rudolph Austin, but I want to applaud Rudolph Austin's achievements because he has taken this U-20 team with limited preparation. Because we all, the president of the JFF spoke about funds and it was inability to get more or lack of funds, blah blah blah. But I mean, I think some of that contributed to what we are saying when we talk about inconsistencies and late play. It's because one of the things that we highlighted in the game against Honduras was how many games Honduras played leading up to the tournament. Honduras played a team, a club team from Spain, U20 team. They play another U20 team. So they did this U20. They were on a U20 kind of tour. Jamaica play here in a one local carnival game down in Florida, in a some local cook up thing, like a barbecue, man them there. And so if you're not prepared properly and you still I see effort. Because that to me is just I love it. You can't imagine how a small effort just make a huge difference to me because I love to see it, Bridget.
Yeah.
Love to see it. And time for go my yard. Grant was born. Looking at the date of birth of these players. Grant was 2007. Date of birth, Grant 2007. What is our brother here? Van der Wettering. Marlon Valtino van der Wettering. Which Dutch player that's? He hasn't been playing. I guess he's at FC. So 2007 name. He was born 2007. Dennis 2008 birth. McLean 2008. Jump 2008. Jamari Nolan a 2009 date of birth junior. The striker. Number 7. Young player.
Young.
And
you know what that means to Nolan the finished grow yet, you know?
No finished grow yet.
Nolan the finished grow. McLean no finished grow.
Leighton 2008. Let me see here.
Leighton is another one, and we know we joke about the Phoenix player, but Leighton is another one because of his height, his physical ability that he has, and the ability to play off the wing with his height is something that to really look something to really key in on. And I think Nolan has shown the ability to play off the wing too, but he's not as shifty. Look out for Leighton. I think Leighton and Bell, Leighton and Lyle, to me, they are the ones that I think you have to watch them. You have to watch those three players. And I really hope the agents that they hire really do them service.
You're going like you're a girl card at our agents that they hire. You're going like say late no. Now already have auntie the most bullet an agent. Girl, you know, just text him. Come on. Yo, people, I ain't that in the time for go we had, you know. Reggae Boyz.
I put some tread on the grill, man.
Reggae Boyz found a way. Big up to the Reggae Boyz, Young Reggae Boyz. Finished second in their group. They will play Canada in the quarterfinal game on a Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. Yo.
So Ventura said Leighton Leighton, Lyle, Nolan, and the defender that scored the header. I'm talking about Brown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brown.
Jack
Yeah.
with Brown have potential too.
Yep. Brown.
Hey, you realize Ventura not called Bell name, you know?
Yeah, man. Bell is a talented player. Talented player. Yo, people like that, big up, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Hit that time for go, man. We are time for we take over self. Congrats to the Reggae Boys, Young Reggae Boys. Advancing out of the group. Junior, this is yeah. Job one done. Now on to the next one. Final wrap.
On to the next one. Finish it Wednesday. And let's make it let's make it official Wednesday. And I want to end off with BM's comment. Remember when Lauren Donaldson pulled off a miracle with the Reggae Girls at the World Cup, despite the obstacles? This team is in a similar position. Big up the great coach, Lauren Donaldson, anywhere you are. Big up Lauren Donaldson. Hopefully Wednesday, we are saying big up the great Rudolph Austin.
And he's growing in the role. So he's a young coach. He will make mistakes along the way, but he's learning. And you know what? Big up yourself. Jesse March, going back at the drawing board. Yo, family, enjoy the rest of the Saturday evening. What, Wednesday again,
Yeah.